Do you think things are going well for you in the hospital?
Pretty much. Nothing outstanding yet.
How about telling me a little bit about the current problem that you have?
At home?
Or what brings you to the hospital now?
Oh, well, first our family life sort of depressed me. And there's no real place you can start and say this is the reason I'm here. I had and still have fantasies that I'm aware of now and I can cope with a lot better than I could. And well, these are, when I first came in, were extremely vivid fantasies. They seem real to me now. They're not so real anymore.
Can you tell me about the fantasies?
Yeah, well, basically, they were the color gray. And whenever I was faced with a dilemma, I'd lapse into this sort of a gray dream, and which was accompanied with passing out, and then I'd hear voices while I was passed out. The voices didn't resemble anyone I'd ever known before's voice. And they would speak to me and tell me different things. Like, they tell me to keep believing in them. Their way of doing things, that escaping through this was right. When I got up here, it seemed sort of ridiculous to keep referring to them, keep going back to them. They got violent for about a week. I would be able to control what I was doing for 5 or 10 minutes at a time. And then I came out of this, and I was completely away from my habit. Had any gray images for a good 2 or 3 weeks now. Still, basically, my problem is sexual-wise. It's given me a lot of problems, and it's frustrated me a great deal.
Does this continue to bother you at this point?
It still does.
Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, since I was about the 7th grade, I never was extremely comfortable around girls, and more so around with my same sex. And it developed into sort of a bisexual arrangement. And where I was comfortable with both sexes, and I had relations with both sexes. And this still irritated and bothered me a great deal. There was a great amount of guilt involved. And one time, one of the boys I had relations with decided that he hadn't done so much on his part to provoke the incident. And he went around and told a couple of people about it. And I was branded pretty much as homosexual. And then, well, it seemed like half the school knew about it because I was constantly poked out and irritated. And then I thought the only way out was possibly to leave, just get up as much money as I could and go. somewhere. And at this time I didn't think my parents knew about it. I went down to the bus station just before my bus left for New Orleans. My mother came driving up, and one of my friends had called her and told her what was going on. And then this seemed even worse than before. My parents should know about it, that they should be faced with the same thing. And then I went ahead and changed my ticket, went to go see my brother, and that didn't help much at all. Then I came back home finally and missed a great deal of school. But then that's when I first started coming up here as an outpatient, seeing Dr. Chanel. And the difficulties were still there at school, and then I just completely broke down one afternoon. I just didn't have any control of myself or what I was thinking. And of course all this was accompanied with suicidal tendencies and so forth that I didn't have any control over either. And then I came up here.